What's good? What's good? Back with another one. Taper tutorial. We're gonna get right into it, man. I'm starting with my T outliners. I'm making the first ball guideline, making sure it's nice and bald. It's gonna be real simple if you follow along, man. I'm gonna start with the clippers open, no guard, and go up about 3/4 of an inch. I got the clippers laying flat to the skin. Halfway, you're gonna go up about half of where you just went. Not going all the way up to that guideline. And then close, you're gonna get rid of that line we made with the Andis T outliner. Super simple, man. I don't want to do too much talking. I just want you to sit back and watch. That's how you do a taper fro. You know, this is how I do it. Clean up the excess hair, get rid of that line. Same way you put it in with the T outliners. I'm not digging, I'm just using the corner of the blade. Always use the corner of the blade when you're getting rid of a line. Good blend. Just doing some touch-up work, making sure that that fade is perfect before I move on to the next step. Now I got the 1/8 guard, clipper open. Open. I'm gonna go up another 3/4 of an inch. I got another video on my page if you don't know the terms, open, close, you know, and all the different guards. Watch the video on my page. I'm explaining all that. It's called How to Fade. Next, put my 1/16 guard on there, open. Whenever I put a new guard on, I start with it open. Always start with the new guard open. And work your way down. Going right up under the line that I made with the 1/8 guard. And now I got it halfway. I'm going down a little bit lower. It's super simple. Open, half, close. That's how I pretty much do all my fades. And now I got it closed. I'm gonna remove the rest of that line. Just using the corner. When you got it closed and you're removing the rest of the line, just use the corner of the blade. Always remember that. That corner is your best friend. Don't use the whole blade. You're gonna make a whole nother line. That fade is butter already, you know. Picking the hair out, now I'm gonna shape it. I got no guard, clipper closed. I'm going in a scooping motion. I'm just getting like the edge of the hair. Not digging all the way into the fro. He wanted to leave the top pretty wild looking and pretty natural, so I'm only shaping up the outer area of the fro. Now you see the next little line we need to get rid of. Use a 3/16 open. Always start with the new guard open. Just getting rid of some of that weight up top. Halfway. You should be starting to get the drift of it by now. Open, half, close. Close. Get rid of the rest of the line. It's just like 1, 2, 3, man. Super simple. Just the way I do it, and it give you a good blend. Now I'm gonna do some touch-up work. I see some areas that I could perfect. So I got 1/8 open. I'm just doing touch-up work using the corner of the blade. When you're removing some lines or some excess hair, just use the corner so you don't make a whole new line. And now I'll put my 1/4 on. This is the time where I do start close because I'm just making the blend look a little bit more transitional, if that makes sense. So I'm just tapping the top of that line. I'm not really digging into the fro. That's why I close it. Picking the fro out. I'm gonna prep the line up. So I got no guard on, closed. I'm just scooping those hairs that's hanging over the line. It should be a nice shape all around, even though he's gonna have it wild up top. Around the edge is gonna be like a perfect circle after you see how I shape it up. just hitting the edge of them hairs, and you see they falling off and they look real smooth. Some more touch-up work, that's all this is. Combing them hairs down in the very front. This is how you get a sharp line, a crisp looking line before you use any enhancements. I got the 1/8 guard closed, and I'm just gonna like scratch, do some tiger clawing. I'm gonna scratch the front of the line. Well, not scratch, but you know, just pull it down with the clippers, pull the hair down. Because you don't want to, when you lining them up, you don't want to go into the afro or into the haircut. You want to get them hairs at the very front, so you keep that natural line up, you don't push them back. Now I'm spraying some holding spray on there, just some dollar store spray. Same technique for the back, man. Start off with the guideline, balled it out with my outliners. No guard, clipper open. Now the hairs on his left side are growing to the left, so I'm gonna cut to the right. And then the hairs on his right side are growing to the right, so I'm gonna cut to the left. You wanna cut opposite of the way the hair is growing. Halfway now. Open, half, close. Super simple. Close. Just gonna get rid of the rest of that line. And now I'm using the corner of my T outliner just to clean it up, make sure that line is completely gone. I'm not digging, I'm barely tapping it with that corner of the blade. Corner of the blade is all I'm using. Next, 1/8 guard, open. I'm sure after watching this, y'all should have the steps. Open, half, close, stuck in your head after seeing this, man. This is just the way I do it. There's other ways, I'm gonna show other ways to taper, but I feel like this is a more foolproof way to make sure that blend come out good every time and get rid of that line every time. 1/16, open. The reason I go from the 1 guard to the 1/16 guard is just to knock down some of the weight first to make it easier to remove the line, that's all. Now this time I'm just straight closing. I didn't do that halfway, I could have, but I didn't because that line was pretty much gone. So I just closed it to take it all the way out. You could use your discretion when you're doing fades because every fade is different. If you see that line is pretty much gone, you know, just go ahead and take it out. Text message break. All right, back to it. 3/16 guard, open. Same exact steps as I did on the side. Halfway. The next step, I'm sure you can guess, it's gonna be closed. There we go, closed. Open, half, closed. And I wanted my cameraman to get up real close. I wanted it to feel like, you know, you standing right over me watching this. You know, I didn't want the camera to be stationary. I feel this is a better way. Some tutorials I see, no shade to anybody, but the camera is stationary and you can't really get the real feel. So I want him to be right up on the cut. Picking the hair out once again because I'm about to shape it just how I did on the side. No guard, clipper close, shape the fro up. You gotta be real careful too when you're doing this where there ain't no guard on the clipper because you don't want to take out a chunk of hair. I'm laying the back of the clipper down on the client head and I'm just bringing the blade out. And the way I'm shaping it, from the side to the back, it should all flow smoothly. As I just showed there, it should be like a nice circle going all the way around. So I'm making it connect from the back to the side the way I'm shaping the fro. And I'm not even gonna touch the top. Fourth guard, close. Again, it's the only time I start with it closed because I'm not going all the way up into the hair. I'm just making that fade look more transitional, if that's a word, if that makes sense. Shout out to Mr. Williams too, doing the videography on this video. Just some more touch-up work, making sure that fade look perfect. Now I'm combing the hair down, spray it with some holding spray. I use liquid razor too. That stuff worked real good, or just some dollar store hold. Okay, so now the hold that I sprayed on the front should be nice and dried up. Hair should be nice and froze. Start from the middle when you lining up and work your way out. When I turn the clippers upside down, I'm just cutting those hairs off that's hanging over the line up. See, this how you get a nice crisp line. I'm not pushing them back at all, and the line look nice and crisp. Working on that C shape. I like to start from the top of the C, then come down to the bottom of the C and work my way to the middle. Taper looking real good. You got a lot of hair hanging over, so I'm going up, just cutting those hairs off when I turn the clippers upside down. You do your line up this way, you shouldn't be pushing them back because you have enough hair hanging down after you done combed it down. You should have enough hair hanging down to where you can just line it up. So now with the razor, you want to pull the skin, lay the blade down 90-degree angle, slightly just come on up with it. I don't use shaving cream or any gels or anything on my lines. I like to do the dry shave on the lineup. It just looks crisper to me. It's my personal preference. You always want to make sure you pull the skin down, stretch the skin so you got a flat surface so that you don't cut them. Now I got my Andis shavers. Just balding out the rest of that taper, that's all. Taper looking good. So right here I'm gonna use some fibers, enhancers. This is black, the color black. They got dark brown. This is black. You see the light area on this lineup. I'm gonna just fill that in. You don't want to put too much because it'd be looking fake. Like, it should look real natural. So I'll just fill that light area in a little bit. And after I'm gonna do that, I'll go back over it with the liners and re-tap the line again. Have it looking extra sharp. You take your time and, you know, make sure the cut is perfect. That's how you get, you know, the customers to pay what you want them to pay, like honestly. And leave tips, you know, you want the cut to look perfect every time. I'm just shaving all the excess fiber and hair that he got on his forehead. I'm coming down, but again, I'm pulling the skin. Spraying some fiber hold on the lineup. Now we lining the back because the hold spray that I sprayed on there should be nice and dry. Using my slim lines. I got a video showing how you could zero gap your slim lines to get them to cut real crisp and sharp. Go through my videos on my YouTube page. I really like these clippers. I didn't really want to cut anything out of this video. I wanted y'all to see the whole cut, so you feel like you can execute it yourself, you know. Again, I'm trying to help out people that's on the up and up to get better at what they do. So I wanted to show the whole cut, but this is the before right here, and this is the after, you know, cleaning them up. Taper came out real good. It wasn't that long of a cut either. So thanks for watching, man. If y'all learned anything, please like and subscribe, share the video, all that. I got more to come, man. Appreciate y'all watching.